Good day everyone, I am Andrew Mupada Provinciado, and today we are going to tackle globalization and its negative effects. But first, let's give a little bit of explanation of what globalization is and when it starts. According to National Geographic Society, globalization is a term used to describe the increasing connectedness and interdependence of the world, cultures, and economics. It describes how trade and technology have made the world more connected. It may be pictured as the threads of an immense spider web formed over millennia, with the number and reach of these threads increasing over time. People, money, materials, goods, ideas, and even disease and devastations have traveled these silken strands and have done so greater in numbers and with a greater speed than ever in the present age. When did globalization begin? Many scholars say it started with Columbus' voyage to the New World in 1492. People traveled to nearby and far away places well before Columbus' voyage, however, exchanging their ideas, products, and customs along the way. Now let's go to our main discussion, which is the negative impacts of globalization. There's so many bad effects of globalization, but we are going to enlist the most prominent problems we encounter, such as environmental damage, labor exploitation, and increasing inequality.
Environmental damage, as we observe our surrounding right now. A lot of change happened, but the question is how does globalization affect our environment? First, destruction of natural habitats, activities such as harvesting natural resources, industrial production, and urbanization are human contribution to habitat destruction. Some others include mining, logging, traveling, and urban sprawl. Second, the decline of marine life. Some of the threats include oil spill, overfishing, plastic pollution, ocean dumping, and many others.
Third, toxic chemicals. Chemicals can enter the environment from many different sources, such as landfills, incinerators, tanks, drums, or factories. Lastly, global warming is because of burning fossil fuels as a source of heat and energy, cutting down trees, transportation, and production of foods and manufacturing of goods, as they trap the sun's heat that leads to climate change and global warming.
Now, let's go to the second one, the labor exploitation, also known as forced labor. Labor exploitation refers to situations where people are coerced to work for little or no remuneration, often under threat of punishment. This is prone to non-developing countries where poverty is a problem. Because of poverty, many individuals tend to work even through their age. Is it appropriate to the type of work they are into? Also, social norms condoning them. They are forced to work even though it's inimical for them. Lack of decent work opportunities for adults and adolescents due to inequities.
The third negative impact is increasing inequality. This refers to equal traits of individuals who are in higher position to less position. Great examples for that are developed countries and developing countries. Another example of this is the income gap. Let's say one person out of 10 has the highest income than the combined income of 9 people. This is due to social factors such as sexual identity, gender identity, age, and rise of ethnicity, leading to the wider gap between the upper and working class.
Negative effects cannot be eliminated, as we are now living on various innovations, but we can absolutely lessen its impact. Here are some recommendations and suggestions for us to attain a good environment, economy, and life.
Number 1. Using alternative energies instead of fossil fuels. We can gather energy by using alternatives like solar, wind, biomass, and geothermal.
Number 2, sustainable agriculture by encouraging better usage of natural resources and keeping away from massive deforestation. We can achieve greener agriculture and breed efficiency. Number 3, recycle. The best way to deal with waste is to practice recycling. This will lessen the cost of having unwanted floods and water pollution.
Number 4, balance income and opportunity inequalities can be reduced directly by decreasing the incomes of the richest or by increasing the incomes of the poorest. Policies focusing on the latter include increasing employment or wage and transferring income.
Number 5. Educate yourself to avoid labor exploitation. The first step you can take is to educate yourself about the issue so that you can spot the sign of the labor exploitation. By spotting the sign, you can help change the course of an individual future. Number 6. Minimum wage. A national minimum wage may reduce the quantity of low-paid jobs and reduce the number of part-time workers. On the other hand, a national minimum wage can make work more attractive and encourage people to enter the labor force.